Hi, magical people. Welcome to Tea and Tarot. This is a new series that I'm going to start doing in which I will review a delicious tea that I've been enjoying, as well as a tarot or oracle deck that I've been working with. These aren't sponsored, these are just things that I really enjoy that I'd love to share with you. So tonight, it is Friday night. It's Venus Day. I don't normally drink caffeine in this late in the evening, but my partner and I are going out with friends tonight, so I am enjoying one of my all-time favorite teas. It's called Bohemian Breakfast by Magic Hour Teas. It is a caffeinated black tea, and it's organic black tea, organic pu'er tea, organic black currant fruit, natural pomegranate, natural vanilla bourbon. And it comes in these beautiful glass apothecary bottles. We love them. This is a tea that I always have on hand. It's one of my favorite things in the morning. The pu'er really helps with digestion, and it tastes just delicious. So I just have mine with a little bit of honey, like literally the tiniest bit, and some almond or oat milk. Tonight I'm enjoying it with almond milk. So that's what that looks like. Give it a little stir. I always do 3 stirs and set an intention when I have my tea. So tonight my intention will be abundance. So abundance, abundance, abundance. It's so good. It's super flavorful. You can really taste the currant as well as the vanilla. I love Magic Hour teas. I think that they do a lovely job. Okay, so on to the good part. The deck that I'll be sharing with you tonight was actually a gift, and it is an oracle deck. It's called the Herbal Astrology Oracle. It's by Adriana Ayales. I hope I said her name right. And the artwork is by Josephine Clerks. And this is what the box looks like. I got super into herbalism, especially during the pandemic in 2020. I was gainfully unemployed and took some herbalism classes that I really enjoyed. So this is the beautiful little book that it comes with. It's actually pretty thick if you're used to those like short little pamphlets that come with tarot decks. This is a nice hefty book. And the cards themselves are just gorgeous. So I'll show you the back first. Hopefully you can see that well. It's just the most beautiful kind of folk arty look to it. I might have that upside down. There it is. With beautiful little animals on it. I love the lion, and I love the bunny or the hare on the back of those. They're just gorgeous. So I'll just go ahead and shuffle a little bit, and then I'll pull a card that we can learn about together. This is a new deck, so I'm not super familiar with it, and I'm just excited to learn more. All right, that feels good. We got cannabis. So that's what the art on the front of the card looks like. It's beautiful. Kind of spacey. You can see there's dim light, but you can see the person kind of transcending, dreaming, astral projecting, if you will. It's beautiful. Okay, so the cards are numbered. This is number 31, and I'll just look it up in the book and I'll read to you a little bit about the card. So this is an herb that's associated with Saturn, and it has to do with detachment. If the card is upright, it means that the person is detached in deep contemplation, and they're having freedom from pain body, they have inner calm, and they have immunity. If it is reversed, they are numb, disassociated, neglectful, they might be in chronic pain, and they're not seeing a way out. They're feeling trapped and unsettled. The astrological associations with this card are Saturn and Neptune. So this can be used both as an oracle deck, as well as a way to kind of like learn some of these herbal properties. The description is really neat. Cannabis is one of the oldest known psychotropic herbs. The first recorded use of cannabis is from 8000 BC in an ancient village in Taiwan, where indigenous groups used hemp fibers in their fabrics, pottery, rope, and even in their shoes, not relying on animal skins or even silk for clothing. The first vegans. In 4000 BC, in the Chinese village of Panpo, hemp was considered to be one of the 5 grains of China and thus a major food crop. In the Chinese Materia Medica from 2737 BC, hemp was recognized for its ability to treat over 100 medical issues, including gout, malaria, and rheumatism. The medicinal use of marijuana features heavily in Hindu religious texts. In the Vedas, for example, written between 2000 BC and 1400 BC, cannabis was considered a sacrament of Shiva, described as a source of happiness, a joy giver, and a bringer of freedom that was compassionately given to humans by the gods to relieve them of anxiety and help them achieve delight as well as fearlessness. Sounds about right. Cannabis's many uses fall mostly under Saturn and Neptune's rulership, with a strong Piscean undertone. Since it's a musculoskeletal relaxant, anti-inflammatory, and pain reliever, it is a great ally for those seeking to soften the rough edges of Saturn's impact. Its mood-enhancing, anti-anxiety, anti-inflammatory, and psychotropic properties belong to the realms of Neptune and therefore to Pisces. So if you're a Pisces, smoke weed. The guidance that comes with this card is as follows. Saturn is said to be the lord of time and space, the lord of karma. Although often called the great malefic, Saturn is much more than what we experience in a third-dimensional reality. The space-time continuum is a system that encompasses third-dimensional reality as we know it, said to be ruled by Saturn. Yet the transcendence of this reality is freedom from Saturn, depicted by its polarity, Neptune. When the angels of time and space are respected, Saturn, they bless us with freedom and the ability to transcend, Neptune. The cycles of the pain body. If you feel restless, anxious, trapped in your own body, or have trouble sleeping, cannabis is here to remind you to cultivate inner calm. Breathe deeply, go for a walk in nature, immerse yourself in meditation, take naps, and creatively cultivate practices that soften the unsettled aspects of your being. Don't succumb to quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing, as it often leads to self-neglect and disassociation. Tune deeply into the energies of the ancient ally and learn to transcend the cycles of self-induced pain. Wow. I mean, I feel like I just smoked some cannabis after reading that. That was beautiful and interesting. But yeah, this is a really cool deck. If you're into herbalism at all and like also into oracle cards, obviously, I definitely recommend getting this. Not only is it beautiful, but you'll learn a lot just from reading it. Like, there's some herbs in here that I have not even heard of. Like that one. No idea what that is, but that girl's beautiful on the card, so it makes me want to know what that herb is and also be her. Anyway, this was fun. Thanks for joining me for Tea and Tarot. I'm going to start doing this once a week, I think, if you guys like it. So